How's everyone doing? This is Amiga of Rochester, and I'm doing a final overview of this Macintosh 2CX. This came in pretty much dead. Let me go over what we did, and we'll do a final power on test, show everybody everything working. So over here, we replaced all of these. I believe they were buffers of some form. Could be wrong on that. They could be some latches. We found that, and ignore kind of all the flux, this board is going to get ultrasonic. We found that this HC7474, I believe it is, was bad. That was preventing the power maintenance, or the power on-off from working correctly, so we went ahead and replaced that. We went through, replaced all the capacitors. There's more, of course, across the board. We replaced the axials as well. We went ahead and we rebuilt the video card. That actually had quite a few damaged capacitors. Had to remove those, clean that up. Board will also be ultrasonic, so please disregard the ugliness. Over here, we had to replace some diodes and more capacitors, but everything is working as it should. So it does have, it would normally have, I believe, 8 megs of RAM. Unfortunately, it seems 4 of theirs are bad. We've confirmed with our own that it does boot with 8 megs, so it seems to be something going on with one of their sticks. So why don't we go ahead and we will do a final power on test using the keyboard, because that's more exciting than the power button. So if I go ahead and it just clicked, and we have a display. Ignore the thatching, or whatever you want to call it. That's just because the card is scaling the video. Very common problem. It does it even on my OSSC, and convert. It does it on other video cards. So at first we thought it was an issue with the card, but it's actually just kind of a known issue. So in a second it will boot. There we go. And we have already tested that it boots like from a hard drive and everything. It boots into OS X just fine. And if we go ahead and hit the power button, which didn't work before, it turns off. Yes, awesome. So this was a long project, a lot of, because we had to remove all these chips. Not that it was hard, but more of a time-consuming thing, and also identifying the fault with the power on. So if you run into where it'll turn on but not turn off, check this chip here. Now, that's on the 2CX, of course. On other systems, they don't even use this complex system. I've talked with other people that do electrical engineering, and this circuit is way overbuilt. It makes no sense. They do like some form of flip-flops and do like a inverter or something like that. Really nonsense. But yeah, it all works now. We're going to clean it up. We'll throw it in the ultrasonic, but I'll try and throw some photos in the end of this as to what this originally looked like through its repair. We'll probably go over this with some of our overcoat, but that is it for this. Thank you for celebrating Macintosh with us. We're happy to get this back to the owner. This is actually a system they've had for quite a long time. Oh yeah, we also did rebuild the power supply, so that'll live for another 20 years. Yeah. Let us know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.